your attention. I've just been handed an urgent
Country music.
news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Not news, but an op-ed. The latest defense of AI-generated music is, relax, it's just like autotune. No, it is absolutely not just like autotune. Autotune takes a human performance and adjusts it. Corrects pitch, smooths things out, polishes a vocal that was a little rough around the edges. But at the end of the process, there is still a human being behind that voice. Somebody sang that song. Somebody felt something. Good, bad, or slightly off key. And, stepped up to a microphone. AI can take a text prompt and generate the voice, the lyrics, the instrumentation, the production, and the entire finished track without a single human being stepping up to a microphone or picking up a guitar. That's not polishing a performance. That's manufacturing one from scratch. That's a pretty important distinction. If I sing badly, and I do, and someone fixes my pitch, I still sang the song. I showed up. I put something of myself into it, even if it needed a little help to be listenable. But if I type a sentence into a computer and it creates the singer, the lyrics, the instruments, and the finished track, my contribution was pressing enter. That's the full extent of my artistic journey at that point. Autotune has absolutely been abused. Let's not sugarcoat that. Records exist so heavily processed, you start wondering if the microphone is just decorative. But even in those cases, a human being was in the room. Somebody wrote the song. Somebody performed it. Somebody showed up. With generative AI, you could skip the whole thing. No writer, no singer, no session player, no studio time, just prompts and output. Comparing autotune and AI is like saying that a microwave is basically the same as a chef because they both produce dinner. Technically something came out hot, but one of them actually cooked the meal. And this is especially strange in country music, a genre that has always sold authenticity above everything else. Real stories, real heartbreak, real people telling you about the worst decision they ever made while standing in a bar they probably can't afford. Now we're being told the computer understands heartbreak. But does it? Has the computer ever had its truck repossessed? Gotten dumped over text at 2 a.m? Played a 6-hour gig for $40 and a plate of wings just to keep the lights on? No. It hasn't lived anything. It doesn't have a life. It has an algorithm. Technology changes everything eventually. And AI in music is probably inevitable in ways none of us can fully predict yet. But let's be honest about what it is and what it isn't. Fixing a human performance is not the same as replacing the human. And if we can't tell the difference anymore, that's a much bigger problem than somebody singing a little flat.